So excited that everyone's here tonight. Mark and Sue, I don't know if you realize it, but this is the 2-year anniversary of our very first Zoom jam. So it's been 2 years. You guys have been keeping our hearts singing and keeping us together with singing through this dreadful pandemic. And I'm so grateful to you, and I'm so grateful to this community and the way people keep coming together and finding ways of connecting and sharing music and sharing laughter and bad jokes and terrible lyrics, especially Mark. So just so wonderful that everyone's here. So happy 2-year uke anniversary to us on Zoom. So so if you're new here, so how it works is when Mark and Sue are introducing a song and especially playing a song, please stay muted. We know that everyone wants to play and sing and laugh together, but it just doesn't work. It just results in a lot of background noise, and it's not pleasant to the ears. There are some songs tonight where we are going to ask you to unmute and shout something out, and then but you have to remember to mute yourself again as quickly as you can. I'll help you with that if you can't get to the mute button on time, but do your best to, because we would like to hear that. And also in between songs, please unmute if if it works for you and it's easy to do, and send Mark and Sue some love, and Sharon too. Sorry, Sharon, I'm not used to you being on screen with them yet. So and if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. I don't have sometimes my husband helps out. He's not here tonight. So if I'm scrolling through the music, it may just take me a minute or two to see your question and come back to you, but I will do my best to get to you. With that being said, I will turn it back to Mark. Oh, and it is being recorded. You guys all saw that. So I will turn it back to Mark and Sue. And Sharon.
It's recorded, but it's not we always put the recording on the website so that people who weren't able to join us can follow along after the fact, or if you want to go back and look at songs we did, they'll be there. We usually try and get it up tomorrow. And the other thing is your names do not appear on the recording. So you have no worries of that, of privacy. Okay, are we all set?
We're ready.
Are we all fired up?
All fired up.
Okay. The first song we're going to do tonight is Doon in the Wee Room. It's our customary song that we start our March Jam with. This is the only song that we do regularly as an opener for our Celtic or kitchen party night. And that is because when we're at the clock tower, we are in a wee room underneath the stair. And so we're in a basement room. We have to go downstairs, carry all the equipment downstairs, and we pack, well, I shouldn't say it in public, but the room's rated for 86. 84, but often people are hanging off the rafters, and they're in the stairwell leading down to the room.
Stairwell ukers.
Yeah, we call them the stairwell ukers. So the Doon in the Wee Room is very close to our hearts. So we're going to start with that. This Wee Room was a song, the Wee Room of the song was in Quinn's Bar in Glasgow, Scotland, which no longer exists. But the Scotia pub in Glasgow has a famous Wee Room too. Tony McLaughlin, whose father Daniel wrote the lyrics for this song, still remembers the names of the men who had identified seats in Quinn's Wee Room. Now, Tony works part-time in the Scotia pub. And according to Tony, his dad was not proud of the Wee Room or his other songs that he wrote, which he considers ditties, written to be performed on one special occasion, then put aside. And yet here we sing it every single year. Okay, are we ready?
We are.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Sharon's going to be playing melodica on this to start. Mark's on uBass, I'm on my concert uke, and we're using a drum machine for this one.
Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. Doon play ukulele. Want to have some cheer? Tack a trip to the clock tower and order up a beer. Have yourself a bevy, give yourself a tear. Doon in the wee room underneath the stair. Doon in the wee room underneath the stair. Everybody's happy and everybody's there. We're all playing ukulele, each one in his chair. Doon in the wee room underneath the stair. When I'm old and feeble and me bones are getting set, I'll no get cross and cranky like other people get. I'm saving up my bobbies to buy a Hurley chair. Take me to the wee room underneath the stair. Everyone, down in the wee room underneath the stair. Everybody's happy, everybody's there. We're all playing ukulele, each one in his chair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair. Again, down in the wee room underneath the stair. All the bugs are happy and everybody's there. We're playing ukulele, each one in his chair. Doon in the wee room underneath the stair. Yo!
Good job.
Good job, good job.
Hip, hip. We're all fired up.
That was fun.
We do sure miss our wee room under the stair though. Soon though, soon.
We're getting there soon.
We're getting there.
My grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
How was the sound?
How was the sound? Okay, any problems, any issues?
Very good, very good.
Good. We do a lot of testing beforehand for that, so
No buzz, no hums.
good.
Good stuff.
Sharon's brother Brian, who's on with us tonight and who is always at the pub with us as well, he spends about 2 to 3 hours every Monday with us, going through each and every song and each and every instrument, making sure everything's set right. Okay, next song is Botany Bay. This is a song, do we have anyone from Australia or New Zealand tonight? Usually we do. This song is a song that can be traced back in the musical burlesque, Little Jack Sheppard, staged at the Gaiety Theatre in London, England in 1885, and in Melbourne, Australia in 1886, although the song is older than that. Supposedly, it's now considered a popular Australian folk song. The song describes a period in the late 18th and 19th centuries when British convicts were deported to various Australian penal colonies by the British government for 7-year terms as an alternative to incarceration in Britain. Botany Bay was the designated settlement for the first fleet when it arrived in Australia in the 18th century. Evidently, they were subjected to a cruel, desperate, hard life in a strange, inhospitable land, but this song shows a spirit of optimism. And someday I hope to get down to Australia and New Zealand just to see it all.
Bucket list.
Yeah, bucket list for sure. Okay, so Botany Bay. Do we have a drum machine? Okay, this is a waltz tempo, so that's it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Farewell to old England forever. Farewell to my uncles as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I used for to cut such a swell. Singing to rely, adity. Singing to rely, singing to rely, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. There's a captain as is our commander. There's a boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's a first and second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Singing to tooralai, ooralai, adity. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. Tain't leaving old England we cares about. Tain't 'cause we misspells what we knows, but because all we light-fingered gentry walks around with a log on our toes, singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. For 7 long years I'll be staying here. For 7 long years and a day. For meeting a cove in an area and taking his ticker away. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. Oh, had I the wings of a turtle dove, I'd soar on my pinion so high, slap bang to the arms of my Polly love, and in her sweet presence I'd die. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. Now all my young dukies and duchesses, take warning from what I've to say. My doll is your own as you toucheses, or you'll find it's in Botany Bay. Everyone singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. Again, singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, adity. And we're bound for Botany Bay. Woo! Australia.
Terrific.
Nice job.
Australia and New Zealand, countries we'd like to visit one day, and hopefully someone might be here from there. And let us know if in the chat, if you want, if that actually is a popular folk song in Australia. Next we have, oh, okay. I bet Ellen's looking for, we're keeping Ellen busy tonight. Okay, the next song we have up is Donald, Where's Your Cruisers? It's the song written by Andy Stewart with music by Neil Graham. Andy Stewart's recording was a hit in 1960, reaching number 37 in the UK charts and number 1 in Canada. When re-released in 1989, it became an even bigger hit, reaching number 4 in the UK. And in case you're wondering, breeks are trousers or pants. So you'll hear that. And Sharon is going to be playing the boron. Mark is on the uBass, and I'm still on my concert. You can just do a Swiss Army strum for this, the down, down, up, down, up. And let's do this. Ready? Yeah.
No drum.
No drum. Okay. Just boron.
Phone ringing.
1, 2, 1, 2. I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm no very big and I'm most very shy. And the lassies shout when I go by, Donald, where's your cruisers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in my guitar go. All the lassies say, hello! Islanders would get a fright if they saw me in the cruisers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say, hello, Donald, where's your cruiser? The lassies want me if they run, well let them catch me if they can. You cannot keep the brakes of a Highland man, and I don't wear that shoes. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say, hello, Donald, where's your cruisers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say, hello, Donald, where's your cruisers?
Never heard that one.
Isn't that fun?
Yes,
And 2 chords, only 2 chords.
very fun.
That's the lovely thing about this night of the year, this Celtic kitchen party jam that we do, is most of the songs have very few chords in them. They're very simple to play along with, so it's a great night for beginners. Okay, the next song we have up is Fiddler's Green. Fiddler's Green is a legendary afterlife where there's perpetual mirth, a fiddle that never stops playing, and dancers who never tire. In 19th century maritime folklore, it was a kind of afterlife for sailors who had served at least 50 years at sea. This song, based on that legend, was written and copyrighted by John Connolly, a Lincolnshire, England songwriter in 1966. The song's been recorded by many, including the Dubliners in 1973, and it's sung worldwide in nautical and Irish traditional circles. But it's often mistakenly thought to be an old traditional song, and yet it is not. It is 1966. So, but it sounds like, it has the feel, doesn't it?
It does.
I would have thought it was. Okay, just checking my tuning, make sure it's okay. And what do we have in here? So I decided, I changed this up just before, a couple of days before the jam, that in the first verse we're just going to do down arrows to capture that oral tradition that was part of singing these types of songs. And Sharon's going to play melodeon, Mark on uBass, me still on my handy dandy mainland uke, concert uke.
When she said she changed this up a couple days ago before the jam to get rid of the intro, she also just changed it up about 45 minutes ago and added the melodeon at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharon and I have been practicing it, and Sharon won out. She's better than me on it. So
Yeah, right.
The brain never stops. My brain never ever stops.
It's a scary thing.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Wait, hold it.
what happened there?
I forgot. I was thinking about something else and I forget the melody of the song.
Do you want me to sing it for you?
Just make it up.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. As I roamed by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the still waters and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing this song. Oh, take me away, boys, me time is not long. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mate, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. Now Fiddler's Green is a place I've heard tell, where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the weather is fair and the dolphins do play, and the Gold Coast of Greenland is far, far away. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mate, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. Now the sky's always clear and there's never a gale, and the fish jump on board with the flip of their tail. You can lie at your leisure, there's no work to do, and the skipper's below making tea for the crew. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mate, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. And when you're in dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lasses there too. Now the girls are all pretty and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing on every tree.
Dress
Me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mate, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. Well, I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea, and a baby old squeeze box as we sail along, or the wood, the rigging to sing me this song. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the dock I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mate, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mate, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green.
Yeah, very good.
Good singing, everyone.
Great song.
Did I hear harmonies out there, you guys? Excellent. Good job.
You were pretty good too, Sue.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks indeed, dear. Okay. So this song, when I posted on the Facebook group, on Facebook, got seven, count them, likes.
Whoa!
Now, I was saying to Mark that if he had posted a meme up there, you know, some crazy meme, it would have gotten 30 or 40 loves and likes and 50 shares and everything. But this song only got 20
around
likes.
down there.
Oh, someone's unmuted. Could you make sure, everyone, that you're muted? Okay, so yeah, anyway, I just thought this song was great because it reminds me of what we've been doing here for the last 2 years, having a kitchen party. And this is actually our kitchen here, no word of a lie. So it makes me think of what we do here in the kitchen, and I love the song. So it is.
We're going to get more than 7 likes after we sing it here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
I
get
see.
more
Okay.
likes,
Maybe
yeah.
it was a weird video. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
The 1995 single "Going Up" from Great Big Sea's second studio album peaked at number 70 on the Canadian singles chart. The Up album is certified 4 times platinum in Canada. Great Big Sea was a Canadian folk rock band from Newfoundland and Labrador, best known for performing energetic rock interpretations of traditional Newfoundland folk songs. The band was very successful in Canada, with 11 of their albums being certified gold in the country, including 4 being certified platinum and 2 achieving multi-platinum certifications. Between 1996 and 2016, Great Big Sea was the 6th best-selling Canadian band in Canada.
Wow.
While the band has officially retired, former members Alan Doyle and Sean McCann have continued performing in their own solo careers, typically including music from Great Big Sea in their set lists. So, this is Goin Up. And going up means exuberance.
Yes!
Okay.
Going up! We're going up tonight! We're getting exuberant and lively. Are you ready to get lively?
I am.
Okay.
Let's put a lively drum beat.
A
to this.
lively drum beat. Okay.
Shall we?
Shall
I
we? We
think that
shall.
would be
Okay.
We shall.
splendid. Just okay. I'm taking off my Fitbit so it doesn't count my
Your
struggle.
points.
Okay.
You're trying to win the challenge
I
today, aren't
know,
you?
I
Yeah.
know. Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah. Woo! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, come gather all around me. There is something you should know. There is no place quite like this place. It began you long ago. So pile your boots up in the corner and your jacket from the door. There's 30 people in our kitchen and there's always room for more. Oh, come on now, let's walk the world outside. Oh, come on, I tell you now, she's going up tonight. Well, there'll be music all around you. You should see the way it feels. Come on, off we go now, heel and toe, now to the jigs and reels. 'Cause somebody's got a fiddle and someone else has a guitar. And we got Bobby on the squeeze box. Grab a chair and raise a jar. Whoa, come on now, let's walk the world outside. Whoa, come on, I tell you now, she's going up tonight. Oh yeah! Yeah! Whoa, come on now, let's walk the world outside. Whoa, come on, I tell you now, she's going up tonight. Woo! Well, they'll be smiling, they'll be laughing. Well, that's good enough for me. They'll be dancing all around you. This is where you wanna be. So pile your boots up in the corner, hang your jacket from the door. There's 80 people in our kitchen, and there's always room, yes, there's always room. Oh, come on now, let's walk the world outside. Oh, come on, I tell you now, she's going up. Whoa, come on now, let's walk the world outside. Whoa, come on, I tell you now, she's going up tonight. She's going up tonight. Yee-hoo!
Lovely, lovely.
Great. Love Great Big Sea.
Nice.
What fun.
I'm glad it's such a slow jam.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
see if we speed it up for you a bit.
That'll get your blood boiling. And how many people right now do we have in our kitchen? There's gotta be
68.
68,
Yeah.
68 in our kitchen.
Well, 68 people signed on, but some people are doubles, so 80
Okay.
is
Yeah.
probably a good guess.
I was a double, I think.
I'm a double too, so Mark
Well-
has to change the strap because my boots are lower.
As people start to get back, some in States and in some places in Canada and whatnot, and in the UK, I know, and that people are getting back to their jams in person. So we estimate that the numbers will drop on Zoom because people are just darn tired of Zoom. Anyway, it's great to have you all here. Now, the next
Never
song.
get tired of you two. Never get
Aw.
tired of all of you.
I love it
Yeah.
too.
So much.
I love it a lot.
Good job.
Good to hear, guys. Okay, the next song is, again, from Newfoundland. I's the Bye. It's a traditional Newfoundland folk song ballad passed on orally, likely originating in Newfoundland in the 1870s. In 2005, this song was inducted into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame, even though they're not quite sure who wrote it. Native Newfoundland folk songs fared well in terms of continued popularity, due in part to their appearance in widely circulated publications, such as Gerald S. Doyle's Songsters. Doyle's company published 5 free and popular collections of Newfoundland songs, the first in 1927 as a means of promoting his patent medicine business. These songs included I's the Bye, Jack Was Every Inch a Sailor, The Ryans and the Pitmans, and Lukey's Bowl, all of which you'll find in the BUG Song Library. Sharon's making sick.
But harmonica blocks your lovely face.
I'll get
Harmonica.
accordion. I'll get
Okay,
it out of the way here for now.
so Mark's going to be on the
Spoons?
ugly stick and the spoons for this one.
Remember when we had that ugly stick contest at the club?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that
had the
was fun.
parade and
Indeed. And when we were in Newfoundland, we attended a kitchen party, a real honest-to-goodness kitchen party in Lassie, Newfoundland, with friends we met there, Valerie and
Larry.
Larry, who run the Outport Museum in Lassie. And anyway, there were ugly sticks there, and done like it's a real legitimate thing, and if it's done well.
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting critiqued already and it hasn't even started yet.
So Mark's going to be on the ugly stick. Sharon is on the uBass. She's really cutting her teeth on the uBass with us
I'm
at these Zoom
trying.
jams. And Mark's also going to be doing spoons. Okay? The strum for this will just be pretty much down, 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 down. And then when you get to the F and the G, F and G, it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So fast. So just a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up.
For those of you new to us tonight, that opening section there, those are grayed out words, ghost words. So that's just an instrumental opening.
An instrument, but you can sing if you want, because we
You'll-
won't hear you anyway.
Yeah, you're doing a solo anyway, so.
Yeah. You ready?
Ready?
Do we have a drum machine for this?
Yes, we
as
do.
Well, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. I's the bite that needs a boat, and I's the bite that sails her. I's the bite that catch the fish and brings them home to lighter. If your partner's Sally the Pole, if your partner's Sally Crown, over to Lukey, Gordon's Harbour, all around the circle. Sods and rhymes to cover your face, make it eat for supper. Partners in the spring of the year, fried and 90 butter. If your partner's Sally the Pole, if your partner's Sally Crown, over to Lukey, Gordon's Harbour, all around the circle. I don't want your raggedy fish, that's no good for me. head, but I know where to find her. I used to buy the bills of boat, I used to buy the sails her. I used to buy the catch the fish and bring them home to size her. If your partner's Sally the Poe, if your partner's Sally Brown, oh, you're thinking Martin's Harbor all around the circle. Woo!
Hey, Sue, I had to sing that and drink some screech and kiss a cod at the same time.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. And you did it.
Yeah.
You were screeched in.
Screeched in, that's right.
Yeah. Good times in Newfoundland for sure.
On my bucket list.
Yeah, we spent 7 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, it was lovely. Traveling all over to every outport, every road, every place. Okay.
You have to come back.
Yeah, indeed.
What am I hearing? Oh, it's
Oh,
In fact, we even got together with the up in the rocket room, and also out in the park with the Newfoundland group, St. John's Newfoundland youth group. So that was fun to meet them up there. Okay, I'm going to switch to. I'm going to get to use Sharon's tenor, low G tenor. It's a Romero. I'm not going to change the strap, so it's hanging down around my lower nether regions. But I'll do my best. It's a lovely sound. Ukulele. The mainland and Romeros.
my favorite.
Our favorites, yeah. Really good. Okay, so Ballad of Bowser is our next song. And if you got my Facebook message today with the video, it's a, well, what's that?
that's me trying to.
Okay. It's a fabulous story. It's a true story. And this song is from David Francey's album, Rite of Passage, Canadian David Francey. He was born in Scotland, but he came over very young. And it's from his album, Rite of Passage, 2007, which won a 2008 Juno Award for Best Roots Traditional Album. David says, quote, "One of the most interesting people I have met on my travels, Greg Bowser MacRae, was the third mate on the MV Algoville, a lake boat. You've got to listen on the BUG website to David's story about how he came to write the song, as he tells it himself in the video, which I posted. Sadly, Bowser passed away on October 27th, 2019, but we think of him every time we sing this song. So his spirit lives on through this song. Okay, am I turned on, Mark? But I'm not too loud? Oh, do I need to turn? Okay, so I'll plug it with that, so it's fine. I'm good?
Yep.
Boy, this is down low. Okay. Just ballroom, tenor, and uBass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I was born in Cape Breton. I was born by the sea. By the Seal Island Bridge and Sweet Boulder Tree. And by age 17 there was nothing for me. So I headed for Thurles, washed up on the beach. And I slept in the jungle, lived hard, took a fall. Till I found myself standing at the SIU hall. And with nothing to say for, no kids and no wife, I signed on that morning for the rest of my life. And my back, it was strong and that strength never failed. Up the Detroit River on the Ferndale I sailed. talk on the phone. She says, I love ya, darling, when you're coming back home. And tonight down the line, I heard my voice say, he says, Daddy, I miss ya more every day. But when I hear your voice, then I feel alright. He says, I love ya, Daddy, good luck and good night. And now in the evening when we talk on the phone, he says, I love ya, Daddy, when you're coming back home. I was born in Cape Breton, I was born by the sea. By the Seal Island Bridge and Sweet Boulder Tree. Lovely.
Beautiful, just love that.
Great song.
That was a wonderful video too.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, very special. And if you ever get a chance to see David Francie perform live in person, please go see him. He's fabulous, tells amazing stories, and this story is true. His bucket list was to go on a laker, and he did, and he traveled on this laker, and he met this fellow called Bowser, and the story is incredible.
We didn't give him her tissue because it's a little tearful near the end.
It is indeed.
Very funny.
It is funny too when he first meets Bowser, right? Okay, what happened to my my tuner is gone. I don't know where it went.
Here, do another one.
Okay.
I know a guy that sells them. Oh, look. Oh, it's here. You put it on mine.
Oh, is that? Well,
Thank
sorry,
you for tuning it for
I
me.
didn't.
That was lovely.
I didn't mean to put my tuner on your Romero.
Sort of slumming it,
She used my wee mainland here. Okay, next song is Lukey's Boat. Lukey's Boat is a comical song widely sung on the east coast of Newfoundland and collected by Elizabeth Greenleaf in 1929 in Twillingate, Newfoundland. The song was published in Greenleaf and Mansfield's Ballads and Sea Songs of Newfoundland, published in 1933. Helen Crichton collected a shorter version in Nova Scotia known as Lukey's Boat, and she said that her singers told her it was about a fisherman who came from Lunenburg. Crichton included it in her songs and ballads from Nova Scotia, published in 1932. So, whether it was Nova Scotia or Newfoundland, it's a great song. I learned it from folks in Newfoundland who came from Newfoundland.
That Gordon Fiona.
Gordon Fiona.
So when I first went to the clock tower, they were very kind and helped me, show me how to hold the ukulele and how to play it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. We played at their wedding in the Rocket Room. It was a lot of fun.
And we played the wedding
played
song.
Ukes, yeah.
We played Ukes, so we played the wedding song,
Yeah.
which was written by Dave Panting of
Rollins Cross.
Rollins Cross from Newfoundland. And then we went to the reception afterwards, and there was a house party, and we're having a jam, and I'm sitting in the living room with my uke, and we're jamming away, and I get introduced to this guy beside me, and his name was Dave Panting.
Oh, wow.
And there we were having this jam session with Rollins Cross.
Very
Did not
cool.
know
At-
this.
At
Very
Quiddy Bitty.
cool.
At Quiddy Bitty, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Quiddy Bitty Brewery. Okay, here we go. Lukey's Boat. We have a drum.
Yeah, do we? Yes.
We
Okay.
have a vocalist. And just the Swiss Army strung on this. It's pretty quick, but it's only 4 chords. You know them. Here we go.
We've slowed it down a bit from what Great Big
But
Sea does it.
This is another one Great Big Sea did. They do it
Very fast.
very fast.
We slowed it down.
We did.
We slowed it down, eh?
1, 2, 1, 2. Well, Lukey's boat is painted green. Ah, me boys. Lukey's boat is painted green. She's the prettiest boat that you've ever seen. Ah, me boys, we're like day. Ah, me boys, we're like day. Well, Lukey's boat got a fight for Cuddy. Ah, me boys. Lukey's boat got a fight for Cuddy, and every scene is chick with Putty. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day. Well, I says Lukey, the blinds are down. Ah, me boys. I says Lukey, the blinds are down. Me wife is dead and she's underground. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day. Well, I says Lukey, I don't care. Ah, me boys. I says Lukey, I don't care. I'll get me another in the spring of the year. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day. Oh, Lukey's rolling out his grub. Ah, me boys. Lukey's rolling out his grub. 1 Smith pea and a 10-pound tub. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day. When Lukey's boat got a high topsail. Ah, me boys. Lukey's boat got high topsails. The ship was planted with copper nails. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day. Lukey's boat is painted green. Ah, me boys. Lukey's boat is painted green. She's the prettiest boat that you've ever seen. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day. Ah, me boys are like day.
Somebody sounds off.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Somebody out there. Oh my goodness.
You?
That was me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
We have to do it again?
No,
Maybe they won't know.
the
this.
off-key bit suit.
A kitchen party.
Yeah,
That's right,
kitchen
kitchen
party.
party.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Part of the flavor.
Exactly, right? We're not
Right.
expected to be perfect. Jeez. We're just folks like you guys.
We're not trained professionals.
No, we are not trained professionals. Please do this at home.
I need a tea base.
Okay. Now what I'm setting up here for the next song is a Shruti box.
Oh, that's right. We're doing that song.
Yeah. Shruti box looks like this, and it's like a bellows. That's what it sounds like.
Can we see a close-up?
Yep, I can bring it around. Here you go. Oops. There it is.
Oh, wow.
So you arrange the, I've got it, the A and the E open. They're going to make the sound.
I'll turn it.
Yep. And there's the bellows there. You can see how it flaps out under here. And it's to create a drone type sound.
Pretty cool.
It is cool. Always looking for new and interesting instruments. And Mark's gonna sing this one. And there you can see the Shruti box just in here. I'm just gonna play it as a drone. There's a drum machine of this, right, Mark?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you just a bit about this song. Maid on the Shore, an old traditional tune recorded by many, including Canadian singer-songwriter Stan Rogers in 1977, and by the fabulous Canadian group from Newfoundland and Labrador, The Once. I love The Once. Some elements of the song bear close resemblance to the stories of sirens, mythological creatures that lure sailors to their deaths while they're singing. So much so that some old versions of the song are titled The Mermaid.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we got everything set properly. I guess I should tune. Haven't done that yet.
My Shruti box is ready. Imagine yourself off the coast.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Is this turned on?
Okay, just a second here. We don't have... Okay.
Now it is.
Now it is.
Mark didn't turn Sharon on. She's playing the thunder.
Does that mean you don't think I play good
No, no, no.
enough?
You can play it. You can play it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There it is. There is a young maiden, she lives all alone. She lives all alone on the shore. Oh, there's nothing she can find to comfort her mind but to roam all alone on the shore, shore, shore. But to roam all alone on the shore. 'Twas of the young captain who sailed the salt sea. Let the wind blow high, blow low. I will die, the young captain did cry, if I don't have that maid on the shore, shore, shore. Don't have that maid on the shore. Well, I have lots of silver, I have lots of gold, I have lots of costly ware. Oh, I'll divide with my jolly ship's crew, if they row me that maid on the shore, shore, shore. If they row me that maid on the shore. After much persuasion they got her aboard. Let the wind blow high, blow low. They replaced her away in his cabin below. Here's adieu to all sorrow and care, care, care. Here's adieu to all sorrow and care. They replaced her away to his cabin below. Let the wind blow high, blow low. She's so pretty and neat, she's so sweet and complete. She sung sailor, captains and sailors to sleep, sleep, sleep. She sung captain and sailors to sleep. She robbed him of silver, she robbed him of gold, she robbed him of costly ware. Oh, then took his broadsword instead of an oar, and paddled her way to the shore, shore, shore. And paddled her way to the shore. Well, me men must be crazy, me men must be mad, me men must be deep in despair. Oh, for to let you away from this cabin so gay, and to paddle your way to the shore, shore, shore. And to paddle your way to the shore. Well, your men was not crazy, your men was not mad, your men was not deluded your sailors as well as yourself. I'm a maiden again on the shore, shore, shore. I'm a maiden again on the shore. Well, there is a young maiden who lives all alone. She lives all alone on the shore. Oh, there's nothing she can find to comfort her mind but to roam all alone on the shore, shore, shore. But to roam all alone on the shore. God!
That was terrific. You guys are so brave.
Really nice. Very good.
That was fun.
Oh, my Lord.
It was fun, just fun.
Oh. When I was stomping there with the tambourine on my foot, I turned off the drum machine. And then, oh, it was just...
Oh, now.
Oh, dear.
Life is a struggle, Mark.
It is a struggle, for me especially. Oh, gotta mop my brow here. Oh, boy.
I love when you sing songs, Mark.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear a different voice.
Well, at least you didn't trip yourself and fall over.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Exactly. Okay.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. I don't remember the other words. It's a good song. Okay. Next song is The Old Dun Cow Caught Fire. Mark's going, oh, thank
Audience
God, I'm not
participation.
singing. So, The Old Dun Cow Caught Fire is a musical song written by Harry Wincott in 1893 and first recorded in 1911. Wincott, who was described as the king of comic song, wrote many famous tunes, but was paid so little for his work that he died a poor man in 1947 and was buried in an unmarked grave. Of interest in this song is the substitution of the word McIntyre that the audience yells instead of fire. The reason for this was that it was illegal to yell fire in public in the London of the 1890s.
Oh, wow.
So in this song, this is an audience participation song, okay? You're going to get some exercise. The exercise is you're going to lean forward and unmute your mic when and only when it comes to the parts that are highlighted in yellow, okay? And in those parts, everybody's going to unmute their mic, and then right after you say it or do it, you mute yourself again. That's the key important part. You have to unmute, say what you're supposed to say, where's Brown or McIntyre or and then you press the mute button again. So you're going to get your exercise and you're going to be practicing your Zoom techniques.
So the red words are what you say, and the ones that are highlighted and that are black words are ones that you are making sounds like siren noises. And then a little later on there's a crash that happens. So you can go nuts and make crashing noises.
Throw your glass at the wall.
Yeah, not at your TV or your computer. Don't break anything. But then mute yourself right away so that we can start singing again.
Deja vu.
Well, you didn't say that part about you didn't say,
Okay.
come here, come.
You can't hit me from
All right,
there.
girls and boys.
Okay, and I'm on the stomp box. You'll hear that. That's my heel, just like Stompin' Tom Connor. That's my right heel that's doing that. Okay, is everybody ready? Everybody knows where their mute button is? You've all got it in your eyeballs, and you're ready for when we mute, and then unmute, and then quickly mute again, but only on those yellow parts. Here we go. Put on your best drinking pub song voices. 1, 2, 1, 2. Brown. Have you seen a ghost? Have you seen your Aunt Mariah? Oh, me Aunt Mariah be buggered, said he. Ah, bloody pub's on fire. On fire, says Brown. What a bit of luck. Everybody follow me. Down to the cellar if the fire's not there. We'll have a rare old spree. Hee-hee! So we all went down after good old Brown. Booze we could not miss. And we weren't there 5 minutes or more. Well, we were all half pissed.
Where's
Brown?
And there was Brown, upside down, licking up the whiskey off the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. Don't let them in till it's all mopped up. And somebody shouted, McIntyre!
McIntyre!
Uh-oh.
And we all got blue blind paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Then Smith went over to the port wine tub, gave it a few hard knocks. He started taking off his pantaloons, likewise his shoes and socks. Hold on, says Brown, we can't have that, you can't do that in here. Don't go washing your trousers in the port wine tub when we've got all this light beer.
Light beer!
Oh, there was Brown, upside down, licking up the whiskey off the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. Don't let them in till it's all locked up. And somebody shouted, McIntyre!
McIntyre!
And we all got blue blind paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Just then there came an awful crash. Half the bloody roof gave way. We were drowned in the firemen's hose, still we were going to stay. So we got some tacks and our old wet slats and nailed ourselves inside. And we sat there swallowing pints of stout till we were bleary-eyed.
Where's Brown?
Oh, there was Brown, upside down, licking up the whiskey off the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried, they came knocking at the door. Don't let them in till it's all locked up. And somebody shouted, McIntyre! And we all got blue blind paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Later that night when the fire was out, we came up from the cellar below. Our pub was burned, our booze was drunk, and our heads were hanging low. Oh, look, says Brown, with a look quite clear. See something raise his ire. We've got to get down to the clock tower pub. It closes in the hour.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, there was Bill, upside down, licking at the whiskey off the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. Don't let them in till it's all locked up. Somebody shouted, McIntyre!
McIntyre!
And we all got blue blonde paralytic drunk when the old
Hilarious.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Good job, everyone. Good job. I see lots of smiles. You guys did awesome. Woohoo. Okay. Well, next song we've got up is Mary Mack. Whoop, my stomp box. Okay, Mary Mack is a Scottish folk song which could be classified as a patter song. The lyric of a patter song generally features tongue-twisting, rhyming text with alliterative words and other consonant or vowel sounds that are intended to be entertaining to listen to at rapid speed. Gilbert and Sullivan, for example, do patter songs. The word patter is supposedly derived from the Lord's Prayer, or Pater Noster, which Catholics recited in its original Latin. Supposedly, or legend has it that the habit of rushing through the words as quickly as possible gave rise in England to the term patter. So this is a patter song. We're going to start this off slow, and then we're going to pick up speed.
Once you have the words under your tongue.
So hopefully everybody was practicing. Say it with me. Hey, skiddly idle, deedle, diddle, deedle, diddle, dum. That's the most important words in this whole song, okay? As long as you can get those in. So say it again in your own homes with me. Hey, skiddly idle, deedle, diddle, deedle, diddle, dum. Okay? Are you ready? Miss Sharon's on Born again. Mark's on uBass. And I'm still on my concert. One, two, 1, 2. Well, Mary Mack's father making Mary Mack marry me. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. I'm gonna marry Mary for me, Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling merry when I marry Mary Mack. Hey, skiddly idle, diddle, 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 dum. You got it. Well, there's a little girl. Her name is Mary Mack. Make no mistake, she's the girl I'm gonna attack. And a lot of other fellas, they would get upon her track. But I'm thinking that they'll have to get to Burley. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. I'm gonna marry Mary for my Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling merry when I marry Mary Mack. Hey, skiddly idle, diddle, 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 dum. Well, this little lass, she has a lot of class. She's got a lot of brass, and her father thinks I'm gas. And I'd be a silly ass to let the matter pass. Her father thinks she suits me very fairly. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. I'm gonna marry Mary for my Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling merry when I marry Mary Mack. Hey, skiddly idle, diddle, 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 dum. Mary and her mother go an awful lot together. In fact, you hardly ever see the one without the other. And the people wonder whether it is Mary or her mother, or the both of them together that the Norton. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. And I'm gonna marry Mary for my Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling merry when I marry Mary Mack. Hey, skiddly idle, diddle, 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 dum. The wedding's on a Wednesday and everything's arranged. Soon her name will change to mine unless her mind is changed. And I'm making the arrangement just about to arrange. Marriage is an awful little taken. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. And I'm gonna marry Mary for my Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling merry when I marry Mary Mack. Hey, skiddly idle, diddle, 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 dum. Sure to be a grander than a fair. There's gonna be a coaching fair for every pair that's there. The guy upon the farm is fair, I'm sure to get my share. And if I won't, well, I'll be very much taken. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. And I'm gonna marry Mary for my Mary to take care of me. Well, I'll be feeling merry when I marry Mary Mack.
Hey, skitty, idle, deedle, deedle,
Mary Mack's calling me.
Mary Mack, marry me, my father's making me. Mary, Mary Mack, and I'm gonna marry me. Mary to take care of me, well, I'm feeling Mary, Mary, Mary. Hey, skitty, idle, deedle, deedle,
Yikes.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Oh my gosh.
Well
What
done.
words?
What fun. Isn't that fun? 2 chords, that's all.
Very fun.
Thank goodness it's just 2 chords.
Okay. Gosh, I love me my Irish and Scottish.
Sometimes sure does you get the words out really well.
Ah, good.
Okay, Sharon, you're up.
Okay. Now, what do I have next here? Saltwater Joys.
Love this one.
Okay, I got a write-up on this one. Mark's getting all excited. He gets to do his foghorn. Okay, Saltwater Joys is perhaps one of the most popular and well-known songs to come out of Newfoundland and Labrador. Buddy What's His Name and the other fellows who we already did one of their songs, right? Did we? No, we will do one of their songs next as well. Buddy What's His Name and the other fellows are a folk music and comedy act formed in Gloverton, Newfoundland in 1983 with Kevin Blackmore, also known as Buddy What's His Name, and the other fellers, Wayne Chalk, who wrote this song, and many others, and Ray Johnson. The group specializes in Newfoundland folk music, and their popular recordings range from serious reflections on Newfoundland culture, such as this song, and another song we do, By the Glow of the Kerosene Light, to the lighthearted kooky songs, such as Peein In The Snow and the Shed Song. We'll be doing Peein In The Snow next, and the Shed Song's on our website. The band has been busy for over 30 years, producing a total of 19 albums, and still maintain an active touring schedule. They've won numerous Music Industry Association of Newfoundland awards, including Entertainers of the Year in 1999, and they've also been nominated for at least 2 East Coast Music Awards. They may have won some since this write-up was done, I don't know. But a great band and great songwriters. One, two, 1, 2. Just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cove, and to hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to old Nell, made me feel like everything was fine. I was born by the water, it's here I'm gonna stay. Searched for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the thirst for all those modern day toys, so I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. How can I leave these mornings with the sunrise on the cove and the gulls like flies surrounding Clayton's wharf? Platter's Island wrapped in rainbow in the evening after fall. The ocean smells are perfume to my soul. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys.
Beautiful harmony. Nice going.
Beautiful.
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 That's good.
Such a nice song.
Oh, I know, eh? It's nothing like, though, hearing our friend Don Peddle, who's moved on to Brazil and
Newfoundland, he's kind of
Newfoundland, but he's a Newfoundlander, and I think, is it in Clarendon? Or, anyway.
Might be.
Yeah, and to hear him sing this with his Newfoundland accent, and oh,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful song. We miss you, Don. But he's having a ball. For those of you who know him, he just got married a while back,
Yes,
eh?
he did, yeah.
To the Denise.
Denise.
Okay, the next song is Peein In The Snow. It's another song by Buddy What's-His-Name and the other fellows. Saltwater Joys was by them. Beautiful, evocative song. And in this song, Peein In The Snow is by them. Another great song written by Wayne Chalk. And any northern country, like Canada and others, can relate to this song. I remember Mark took out our son and all the little cubs with some of the other male leaders, and they did some writing in the snow, didn't they?
Yep.
It was a long hike, so they all stopped to write in the snow.
Write their names.
Yeah.
Instead of carving their name in a tree, they left it in the snow.
They left it in the snow. Okay, so.
Sounds much more environmentally friendly.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course, we couldn't do that once once the girls started joining that.
That's right.
Kind of changed that. Okay, Peein In The Snow. Everybody ready? Do we have a drum machine, Mark, on this? Woo! Alrighty then. 1, 2, 1, 2. Peein In The Snow and gazing down the hole is the only thing to me that looks like spring, spring, spring. I said peeing in the snow and gazing down the hole is the only thing to me that looks like spring. You know, autumn came in summer, winter up when I showed up at their door. Depression I would see. I was so surprised to see them doing the same as me. Peeing in the snow and squeezing down the hole. It's the only thing to me that looks like spring, spring, spring. I think peeing in the snow and gazing down the hole is the only thing to me that looks like spring. I can see why so many people turn to preachers on TV. If this winter keeps on hitting, I'll pick him I will be. You know, Swagger, Roberts, and Bakers seem happy constantly. But in 3 weeks in Newfoundland, he'll be standing outside with me. Oh, peeing in the snow and gazing down the hole. Everyone, it's the only thing to me that looks like spring, spring, spring. I check peeing in the snow and gazing down the hole. It's the only thing to me that looks like
That's terrific.
There's one that your grandkiddies will enjoy. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, that's me, is it?
All the big boys too.
Yeah.
Hey, big boy.
Oh,
Just leave that there for you.
sure.
What was the thing that you made that boing noise with, Sharon?
Well, thank you. It worked.
It's called a spring gong.
A spring gong. So it's got a big spring, and you hold it, and then when you hit it, you've got to muffle it. So
You get the
Oh,
boing.
yeah.
Yeah.
you know that can hurt depending on where you put it.
Oh, yeah.
Could you not do the same thing with the toilet plunger?
We could try that.
Don't give them any ideas.
Yeah.
There's no spring on a toilet plunger.
No, not much. It's in the wrong place.
We use our toilet plunger for our wash tub base, which you
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen
Yeah.
yet, but we've taken it to Bug for country night. So Mark's
Yeah.
made a wash tub base with a toilet plunger that alters the tone of the string.
There's the plunger right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never
I
go
reckon-
anywhere without
We
that.
never go anywhere without our toilet plunger.
It
So
must
my
be a
ex
rusty
before-
spring.
My ex, before he got married, that's how he washed his socks in the toilet with a plunger.
Oh, good.
What did she, what
I
did she
didn't
say
know
her
that.
ex?
Yeah.
Yes, I did not know that.
Okay, the next song is The Mermaid. Another one that was actually made famous by Great Big Sea, but it was written by American Shel Silverstein, and many of you may have some of
Sorry.
Shel Silverstein's poetry books for kids. They're great. Anyway, American Shel Silverstein wrote and recorded this on his album I'm So Good That I Don't Have to Brag in 1965. In December 1966, The Mermaid was published in Playboy magazine while Silverstein was a regular contributor. Bobby Bare, who some of you may remember, released a version of this song on his 1973 album Bobby Bare Sings, Lullabies, Legends, and Lies. It was covered in 2005 by Great Big Sea, who released their version on their CD, The Hard and the Easy. And this is their version.
Look at you, you're a mermaid.
I know, I'm a mermaid. I've got long green hair. I'm going to be playing the melodica, the block, and the desk bell. And Sharon is on uBass, and Mark is leading this song, Redemption,
Redemption.
on his tenor mainland uke.
Thanks, dear.
Yeah, you're welcome, honey one.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. When I was a lad in a fishing town, the old man said to me, you can spend your life, your jolly life, a-sailing on the sea. You can search the world for pretty girls till your eyes are deep and win. And don't go searching for a mermaid, son, if you don't know how to swim. 'Cause her hair was green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale, her face, it was a work of art. I loved that girl with all my heart, but I only liked the upper part, I did not like the tail. I signed on to a sailing ship my very first day at sea. I seen the mermaids in the waves a-reaching out to me. Come live with me in the sea, said she, down on the ocean floor, and I'll show you a million wondrous things that you've never seen before. So over I jumped and she pulled me down to her seaweed bed, and on a pillow made of tortoiseshell she placed beneath my head. She fed me shrimp and caviar upon a silver dish. From her head to her waist was just my taste, but the rest of her was a fish. 'Cause her hair was green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale, her face, it was a work of art. I loved that girl with all my heart, but I only liked the upper part, I did not like the tail. But then one day she swam away, so I sang to the clams and the whales. Oh, how I missed her seaweed hair and the silver shine of her scales. But then her sister, she swam by, set my heart a-whirl. 'Cause her upper part was an ugly fish, but her bottom part was a girl. Yes, her hair was green as seaweed, her skin was blue and pale, her legs, they are a work of art. I love that girl with all my heart, and I don't give a damn about the upper part, 'cause that's how I get my tail.
The words are terrific. Oh, that's great.
Love the hair.
Thank you. I dropped the mouthpiece to my melodeon though. If you notice there was a little glitch there, it's because I dropped my mouthpiece out of my mouth.
I think she was just trying to get back at me for something.
Okay.
Must be a sea shanty. He's got his hat on.
Well, that's it. I was a sailor. I was,
Yeah.
first day at sea, I had to have my little sailor's cap on.
Okay, next song is The Orange and the Green. We've got 4 more songs left, folks. 4 more.
So don't go away.
You're
away.
green.
Don't turn us off yet. We won't know if you do, but...
Yeah.
Okay, The Orange and the Green, or otherwise known as The Biggest Mix-Up, is a humorous Irish folk song that describes a man's trials as the product of religious intermarriage and how mixed up he became as a result of such an upbringing. It was written by Anthony Murphy of Liverpool. According to Wikipedia, Liverpool is home to a great many Irish immigrants, including a large number of Catholics and a strong Protestant Orange Order. The Orange Lodge marches every year in July with bands of fifes, drums, and bagpipes to celebrate the victory of Protestant King William of Orange over Catholic King James II on July 12th, 1690. Okay. Just let me double check my tuning. Always a good thing to do. Especially when the room gets hot and sweaty like it is here. Even though we've got the heat in the house turned off. It's a good thing to check your tuning. Okay. Do we have a drum machine, Mark? Holy moly. Yip-ha! Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Oh, my father was an Ulsterman, proud Protestant was he. My mother was a Catholic girl, from County Cork was she. They were married in 2 churches, lived happily enough, until the day that I was born and things got rather tough. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Baptized by Father Riley, I was rushed away by car to be made a little orange man, my father's shining star. I was christened David Anthony, but still in spite of that, to my father I was William, while my mother called me Mack. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. With mother every Sunday to mass I proudly strolled. Then after that the Orange Lodge would try to save my soul. For both sides tried to claim me, but I was smart because I played the flute or play the harp, depending where I was. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. One day me ma's relations came round to visit me, just as my father's kinfolk were all sitting down to tea. We tried to smooth things over, but they all began to fight, and me being strictly neutral, I bashed everyone in sight. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Now my parents never could agree about my type of school.
That's right.
My learning was all done at home, that's why I'm such a fool.
Yeah, that's right.
They both passed off a question, but left me caught between that awful color problem of the orange and the green. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Yes, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
That's a good one.
Write it down. It's a good one. Write it down. Who was that guy? Hal Roach. Anyone know Hal Roach? You've never heard Hal Roach?
He's Irish, isn't he?
He's hilarious. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Irish.
How much what?
Hal Roach is his name. And he's a comedian. And he's
No, yeah.
Okay. Probably before all your times. Not mine, but yours. Okay. Next song is Skyboat song. This is for Skye. Is Skye still with us? I hope so. Okay. Skyboat song is a Scottish folk song which can be played as a waltz. After an unsuccessful Scottish uprising against the English in the 18th century, the Bonnie Prince Charlie, then still a child and the Stuart claimant to the Scottish throne, was sneaked across to the Isle of Skye, west of Scotland. Sir Harold Bolton composed the lyrics to the song and put them to an air collected by Anne MacLeod in the 1870s. Robert Louis Stevenson used the same tune and rewrote Bolton's lyrics a few decades later. The song has remained popular in the 20th century with versions by Tom Jones, Rod Stewart, Roger Whittaker, Tori Amos, and it's the theme song for the popular Outlander TV series with lyrics close to Stevenson's song. Did I hear all the ladies out there sigh? I think so.
I haven't seen that
I think
yet.
I definitely heard sighing going on. We're using Sir Bolton's lyrics, the original lyrics here. Or is it oh, now for this one, what I would suggest, just to be aware, is that you might want to play your C chord with your fourth finger. So my fingers are from the index is number 1 finger, then the middle finger is 2, the ring finger is 3, and the baby or pinky is 4. So you may want to play your C with the 4th finger and your A minor with your 2nd finger, and that way you'll be able to go easily into the D minor 7 and into the G7. So be aware of that, and that's the same throughout the whole song. Play the C with your 4th finger and the A minor with your 2nd. And you don't need to play the D minor 7 if you can't reach that C note. Just play your D minor. You can always take the last thing off of a chord and play it that way, the last number in this case. So Sharon's going to be on tenor. She's going to do the finger picking, the tab that you see, and we're going to play the chords on top, or you can play the finger picking if you'd like to try it. Okay? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to Skye. Loud the winds howl, loud the waves roar, thunder claps rend the air. Baffled our foes stand by the shore, follow they will not dare. Sweet bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to Skye. Though the waves sleep, soft shall he sleep, oceans of royal bed. Rocked in the deep, Laura will keep watch by your weary head. Sweet bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to Skye. Many's a lad fought on that day, well the claymore would wield. When the night came, silently lay dead on Culloden's field. Sweet bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to Skye. Burned are our homes, exile and death, scatter the loyal men. Yet sword, cool in the sheath. Charlie will come again. Sleep on it, go like a bird on the wing. Onward the sailors ride. Carry the lad that's born to be king over the sea to Skye.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I recognize that now.
Very nice. I appreciate the tabs there.
Ah, you're welcome.
I'll have to start watching that show.
Uh-huh.
I hear one of the characters is nice to look at.
Well, maybe you should read the books first.
Oh, all right.
The books are great. And then watch the movie.
Oh, there.
And then watch the show. Okay. Our next song, second to last, the penultimate song,
Penultimate.
is the Wild Rover. Wild Rover is supposedly the most widely performed Irish song, although its exact origins are unknown. Historically, the song has been referred to in Irish folklore, and since the late 16th century, it has been noted in written records. The song is a staple for artists performing live music in Irish pubs. For many people, the Wild Rover is the stereotypical Irish drinking song rather than a temperance song, which some thought that it was, or it was intended as. In the 20th century, the location of the song became a major concern due to its popularity, spurring continued debate amongst several European nations, wondering, really where it originated. Controversy. Okay. So the Wild Rover. Sharon's on the bowrun again. And you're on the uBass, right? You're sitting down there. What are you?
For knocking.
Oh, okay. And Mark is on the uBass, and he's on the cajon. Okay, everybody.
Nothing fancy on the cajon.
Some would say his cajones are on the cajon.
Hope Skye's gone.
Oops.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I've been a wild rover for many the year. I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer, but now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the Wild Rover no more. And it's no day never, no day never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked for her credit, she answered me nay. Such custom as yours I can have any day, and it's no nay never, no nay never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. I then took from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says, I have whiskies and the wines of the best, and the words that she told me were only in jest, and it's no day never, no day never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to me parents, confess what I've done, and I'll
It's always a goodie.
Yay, everybody! Good singing! Do you feel appropriately in the mood now to celebrate St. Patrick's tomorrow? I don't know. Do you feel like you're in a pub somewhere tonight?
For sure.
For sure, eh? For sure.
What are we gonna sing? What's left?
Oh, yeah, now don't be impatient, June.
The Drunken Sailor. The Drunken Sailor.
Well,
The Drunken Sailor.
thank you for keeping me in line.
Or Captain Bligh or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got to get ready for that.
This is the sou'wester we got.
When we were screeching it.
when we were screeched in Newfoundland, yeah.
He likes his better. He can pour it off the front.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yes.
Okay. Drunken Sailor. The first published description of this sea shanty is found in an account of an 1839 whaling voyage out of New London, Connecticut, to the Pacific Ocean. It was used as an example of a song that was, quote, performed with very good effect when there is a long line of men hauling together, unquote. The sea shanty was sung to accompany certain work tasks aboard sailing ships, especially those that required a bright walking pace. It is believed to originate in the early 19th century or before, during a period when ship's crews, especially those of military vessels, were sufficiently large to permit hauling a rope while simply marching along the deck. My crew is unruly here in the background.
You better get us to sing a shanty or something.
With the advent,
I'm shaking a
With
nose
the-
at him.
with the advent of merchant packet and clipper ships and their smaller crews, which require different working methods, use of the shanty appears to have declined or shifted to other minor tasks. Drunken Sailor was revived as a popular song among non-sailors in the 20th century and grew to become one of the best-known sea shanties among mainstream audiences. Dear heavens, I thought I'd never get through that with you two going on. Holy moly.
I didn't know what she was doing there. She was
waving
waving her hose at me.
Waving her hose.
That could be kinky, but it wasn't.
Okay, folks. So only 2 chords in here. We're going to, the first one, you'll hear the delightful melodious sounds of Sharon and Mark. That's the hosers here.
The hosers.
And at the end, we're going to sing through right to the end of the song, and then you'll see that it says continue chorus a cappella. So at that point, Ellen's going to stop the screen sharing, and you guys are all going to just keep singing way, hey, up she rises, way. You know the words, right? That's all it is. So we're going to do a few choruses a cappella, and let's have some fun with this.
Oh, we're on drum beat. There we go.
Are you all set?
All fired up.
All fired. I can't talk with the hose in your mouth.
All fired up.
Ah, hoser, jeez. 1, 2, 1, 2. What'll we do with the drunken sailor? What'll we do with the drunken sailor? What'll we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning.
Sling him in the longboat till he's sober. Sling him in the longboat till he's sober. Sling him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises, way, hey, up she rises early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty
rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Send him up the crow's nest till he falls down. Send him up the crow's nest till he falls down. Send him up the crow's nest till he falls down early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
That's what we'll do with a drunken sailor. That's what we'll do with a drunken sailor. That's what we'll do with a drunken sailor early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
I'm so
Wow, lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Oh my God.
Everybody, lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
How wet are you?
I'm wet. I'm so
I probably enjoyed that more than I should have.
Can I have a turn?
no. Oh, thank you.
That was
for
so
Oh my God.
Thank you for coming out, everybody. Come on in here, Sharon. Come on. Bye, everybody. We love
Bye,
you.
Sharon.
Thank
You better go roll in the snow.
Bye. Bye.
It was wonderful.
See you next month.
Thank you so much. I didn't think you guys could talk last year. But you did.
Oh, thank you, Marcia. Thanks,
It was
Marcia.
amazing. It was great. Thank you so much.
A lot of fun. Thank you.
Hi. I can't.
Can we sign off?
Look at them. They're so.
Ladies are a hoot. Thank you so much.
Oh, jeez. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Happy month.
Happy Valentine's, not Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. Oh,
Bye.
Linda,
Oh,
Keely's there.
Peter's with us again from the UK. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, Peter. Holy smokes.
Hey, I like your hat, Linda.
Look at that.
Look at that. Nice to see you,
Peter,
Peter.
it's time for bed.
Yeah, I got the time wrong. In the UK, daylight savings time starts on the 27th of March, but in Canada, you've already had it. Your clocks. Yeah, so I was an hour late joining because you had daylight savings time on the 13th, which was last Sunday. So I'm an hour late. Sorry.
Well, glad you made it for the last half.
Glad you made
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Jane, you can
And it's great. Everything's recorded, so I can catch up later.
Yeah. Oh, good to see you.